Well done, Sandra, on all you do, going beyond the headlines and focusing on the facts.
I am Sandra Ezekwesili, and these are your hard facts. Hello, Lagos. Good afternoon. I am Sandra Ezekwesili, and these are your hard facts. It's 6 minutes past 3 o'clock, and we love that it's Fridays. We love that it's a Friday. We love Fridays on this show because it means we can take the weekend off, get some rest, get ready for Monday, recharge again. For those of us who do not work weekends, at least. First hard fact of the day: we had a total 53 COVID cases in Nigeria yesterday. 19 confirmed cases reported from Lagos, including some additional numbers from November 10th and 10 cases from November 11th. 5 confirmed cases in Imo, 4 confirmed cases in Canon, and then some people discharged and some people are dead. So just do all you can to protect yourself, because at the end of the day, all you have is yourself. And then, of course, the people you care about. And when you are taking all the precautions you have to take to protect yourself, you are in turn protecting other people you care about. So wear your mask as often as possible. Wash your hands all the time. Use a sanitizer if you don't have, soap and water to wash your hands, and keep yourself safe, and also get vaccinated. Vaccines are like seat belts. A friend of mine was sharing his story with me. He was in an accident on Third Mainland Bridge, and he was sitting in the back seat. And his doctors have said to him that the only reason that you're alive today is because you had your seatbelt on in the back seat. A lot of us sit in the back seat and we don't use the seatbelts in the back seat. Sometimes it's because maybe the seatbelts are not configured right, the seatbelts are not working, or we simply don't see the need to wear a seatbelt because we did sit down for back. But you have to understand that the car manufacturers who put the seatbelts there were not kidding around. They knew what they were doing when they put the seatbelts there. So do yourself a favor and, make sure that you're always wearing that seatbelt. Was my friend injured? Yes. Did he die? No. Could he have suffered more, fatal injury? Well, not fatal now, but more terrible injuries if he hadn't been wearing his seatbelt? The doctors say yes. That's what vaccines do. Vaccines make sure that you have the best chance possible at surviving COVID. So go and get vaccinated. Go to the health center closest to you and get vaccinated. That's for those of you who are outside Lagos. If you're in Lagos, you have to register first on the website, the NPHCDA website. Go register, go get vaccinated, and keep yourself safe and everybody you care about safe. Now, usually on Fridays, we bring you Big 3 Global Edition, but that's not happening today because the I Beg to Differ tournament is live on Nigeria Info, and our final round of the match of 16, our final round of 16 match is today. Now, we've got our contestants in the studio with us, our debaters in the studio with us. I always say that they're some of the sharpest minds in Lagos, and I cannot wait for you to meet them. And then after that, we'll hand you over to Ayobe at 3:45. When Ayobe is done, we'll hand you over to Agogo Obo and Rotimi Sankori for Public Square. It's a program that you shouldn't miss. At 6 o'clock, I will bring you the news. After the news, there's always music and moments with Ifani and Sam. But Lagos, I'm super excited. So let's get right into the I Beg to Differ tournament. Like I said, I am Sandra Ezekwesili, and these are your hard facts.
It's finally here. The I Beg to Differ debate tournament is live on Nigeria Info.
Our moderators are impeccable jurists, our great timekeeper.
I'm here to support the motion.
To oppose the motion, we say.
In this age of computer, internet, and social media, teaching Nigerian language in our schools will put Nigerians at great.
Out of over 100 auditions, 16 secondary school students from all over Lagos have been chosen.
I hereby oppose the motion with this following point of mine.
The importance of language to people is well illustrated in the Bible story about the Tower of Babel. God had
to regulate social media means to give access, power to the government for them to to control and determine the content of
Tune in to hear the leaders of tomorrow debate the questions of today. One winner, 1 million naira with your moderator, Sandra Ezekwesili. Starts on Monday, 8th of November to Thursday, 25th November 2021. It airs from Monday to Wednesdays at 4 p.m. and Thursdays at 5 p.m. For advertising, sponsorship, and partnership, contact us at 0703 498 4352. That is 0703 498 4352.
Welcome to the live rounds, Lagos. Over the next 3 weeks, you're going to listen to 16 of the sharpest students in Lagos debate their way to a chance at 1 million naira. We're starting with a round of 16 today, which will, carry over. Well, which will end today, really. We're ending with the round of 16 today. So we'll have one debate, and the 8 winners will return next week for the quarterfinals. And the week after that, the final 4 will duke it out in the semis. And then we'll have our grand final on Thursday, November 25th. But I always say that all the 16 contestants who have made it this far deserve recognition. It was not easy. It was a very competitive audition process. And these 16 were simply the best of the people who auditioned to be a part of this. But let's meet our final debaters in the round of 16. Our first debater is an SS1 student at VicMob High School. She is 12 years old. Emmanuella Nnadi, welcome to I Beg to Differ.
Thank you.
Our second debater is an SS3 student at Canon Pearse, Anglican College. She's 15 years old. Sandra Ojukwu, welcome to I Beg to Differ.
Thank you.
The contestants have been told the rules. Lagos, you don't know the rules, so let me tell you what they are. I'll give you a topic. One of you will be in support. One of you will oppose. You will each get 2 minutes to present your positions, and then you will each get another 2 minutes in the rebuttal round to address the points that your opponent made. I will judge both rounds based on number, quality, and originality of unique points made. Clarity of thought and eloquence of presentation, number of opponents' points addressed, strength of your rebuttal of each point, and you already know that you're talking about virtual learning. Virtual learning is better than in-person classes. That's your topic. Now let's decide who supports and who opposes. So what do we have?
Opposing.
And you're supporting. All right. I think my hand really changed this week. For the first 2 days, it was the other way around, but here we are now. We have, for the record, for everyone who's wondering, we have Sarah supporting, and we have Emmanuella opposing. All right. Let's get into debating. It's time for round 1, presentation round. Let's start with the motion supporter, and then we'll go to the motion opposer.
Barack Obama once said, and I quote, "The best anti-poverty program for the world is a world-class education." Good afternoon, chairperson, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, co-debaters, and of course, Lagosians. My name is Sandra Ojukwu, a student of Canon Pearse Anglican College, here to support the motion. Visual learning is better than in-person classes. During the lockdown imposed on the world by the disease COVID-19, educators relied on technology, knowing that we are no longer to be confounded by their own teachings, for we are born in a new age, technology age known as Generation Z. Visual learning has not only helped students in the sense that we can now learn at our own space, time, and pace, not needing to drag the whole class back with us on a particular topic that we do not understand, but also helping teachers to save stress, time, and transportation used when going in and coming back from the schools they work. Visual learning is now one of the most used apps or most used technology form in the world. 65% of people around the world now indulge in visual learning. It has helped teachers that live in remote areas and are not well educated on internet usage. People now are able to professionally say that they are now confirmed technological gurus. Visual learning has helped in changing the definition of a class from a space where we just sit and learn to a place where different minds, races, talents, and passions come together to develop a better world for myself, you, and our teachers. Visual learning is not a replacement for our teachers, but a guide used to help us to understand better. Yes, we may say that some people did benefit from visual learning, but we cannot say that everybody benefited in the exact same way. There are some people that are lazy, indisciplined, not going according to instructions. Some of them were not even partaking in their exams and tests in the right ways. Some were cheating. Some were doing things that were not meant to be done. And this is why people now indulge in visual learning. During physical contact, people sleep during classes, especially in government schools where teachers don't actually see everybody. People make noise at the back, and people are not able to professionally say that they have learned something because of the schools they work at. Having a clue that we have over 550.
Thank you. Your time is up. Thank you. Well done. Good job. Very solid points. Very solid points. Now let's move to the opposer.
Good day, moderator, panel of judges, accurate timekeeper, and of course my co-debater, and of course my ever-attentive audience from all walks of life. My name is Nnadi Emmanuella, a proud student of VicMob High School. I'm here to correct the erroneous mindset and point of view of my opponent here about the notion which state that virtual learning is better than in-person classes. The first obvious advantage of virtual learning is class control. As we all know, kids will always be kids. They tend to lose focus and get distracted at every point in time. But with the appearance of a teacher in the learning environment, proper monitoring will be done, and also curbing of excesses will be able to allow the teacher to teach more in that learning environment. Teachers are also able to meet up with the needs of their students due to the busy schedule of their parents. Teachers are able to meet with the social, emotional, and even the psychological needs of students. Therefore, students are able to get more enthusiastic in their learning. In-person classes also helps teachers to meet with the opportunity to have the opportunity to meet with the learning skills and styles of every student, both the visual, the audiovisual, and even the kinesthetic learners who love to do things with their hands. Because an anonymous once said that if students cannot learn the way we teach, we should be able to teach the way they can learn. So inculcating and meeting up with their learning skills will also help them to get more interested in learning. In addition to this, in-person learning has also helped students to support stronger connections. Study shows that socializing and developing in-person learning and friendships has helped students to learn more about themselves and even develop empathy. This helps them form lasting relationships forever. In-person learning also helps students to create more educational experiences. This makes them have lower and fewer distractions, higher concentrations, and can help them to receive more direct personalized learning. This also helps students to focus more in the class. This helps students. In-person classes has moved the CDC, which is the Center for Disease Control, to release assessment earlier this summer to highlighting the importance of in-person learning in the development of children. In conclusion, we know many learners find that most enriching developmental experiences from personalized or direct learning, from group works with classmates, internships, and even mentorships. I'm so sober today because my opponents here have failed to contend with my most important point about the importance of in-person learning in an effective learning and even the development of children. With this cogent outline point of mine, I hope I've been able to convince you and not to even confuse you that in-person classes is the best. Thank you.
Thank you, Emmanuella. Well done. Good job. All right. A lot of points on both sides. Now it's time for the rebuttal round, and this time we're going to start with the opposer. Emmanuella?
Yeah.
It's your turn. The rebuttal round.
You say stress-free, right? A determined student will always want to learn at any cost, whether saving expenses of transportation, whether moving around, all in the name of learning. A determined student will always want to learn at every cost, like I said.
Speaking to your mic.
Stress would not be a problem for a determined student. Internet usage. excuse me, students may use network issue as a problem for not attending their classes online. Some students even go to the extent of switching off their phones and saying battery low, if you know about that. Comfortability. I said earlier on, is stress-free. Every student, comfortability does not only have to do with your physical rest. It also has to do with when you have peace of mind emotionally. So when you're physically hyperactive, or you are not even rest, you don't have that rest, emotionally you won't have rest also. So in-person classes also help students to have that peace of mind that there's a teacher in their learning environment. In-person classes also reduces the rate of molesting of children, because at home we find many cases in Nigeria about parents or even family relative raping their family relative also at home. But with the safe hands of teachers and when students are in school, students will be able to be protected, and they are also safe from these deadly hands of family members also. COVID-19. Excuse me, COVID-19 also has to do with that interaction of which virtual learning also has to do with. But I move on to proper caring of the child. I said earlier on that the teacher has to meet with the emotional needs, social needs, and even the psychological needs of these students. I hope with this content point of mine, I've been able to convince you and not to brainwash you that in-person class is the best. Thank you.
All right, Emmanuella, thank you very much. Lagos, if you just tuned in, you're listening to the I Beg to Differ tournament. This is the final match in the round of 16. We've got Emmanuella Nnadi on the show with us. You just heard her voice. She's 12 years old. We also have on the show with us Sarah Ojukwu, who is 15 years old. She is an SS3 student at Canon James Pearse Anglican College. Emmanuella is 12 and she is an SS1 student at VicMob High School. Sarah, you've got 2 minutes for your rebuttal round.
First of all, I'd like to address the point that my co-debater said. She said that physical contact reduces molestation of students. Are you aware that people actually get molested at schools? Rape actually happens at schools. You said socialization. Are you also aware that because of this so-called socialization, people die? Students are being bullied in schools and they're not able to open up to specific teachers because of what those teachers would say. You said that it helps them to focus. How sure are you that everybody focuses in class? Thank God you said a determined student, because not everybody works in the same way, like I said before. Like you said, if a teacher cannot teach the way someone will learn, then they should be able to interact with them properly, right? Then how can you say that everybody focus when you're not even sure? Think about the government students, please. What about those that were online or were in classes and they zone out? People in class actually do zone out. Do you realize that? There are many times where you may be there, but your mind is not. It does not actually help everybody to focus. And not everybody can be as determined as one other person. And that's why you have to come to the level of other people as well. You cannot say that it has solved molestation, because actually some male teachers do romance students in the name of I will give you a higher score. It is found most popular in secondary school and universities as well. Government schools that are over 100 students in classes do not learn the same way, because there are some backbenchers and middle people that don't actually learn. Did you think about the teachers when you were saying physical contact? Because these teachers have also suffered sometimes. They are stressed, they are tired, and they want to rest. And yet they still come to school from far places just to teach us. They impact knowledge in many ways, and it's also possible for them to do it from home at their own accessible time and space. You do not only consider students, you consider the people teaching the students, you consider the school and the principal as well. Consider your parents. Not everybody is able to watch their child at home. It's not everybody that's able to watch the children in school. Counselors are not actually that free with students sometimes, and students may not emotionally or mentally open up to them, being that they may actually be the ones that might have caused it. So you cannot say that physical learning is better than visual learning, when physical contact has proven to be more dangerous to our society than visual learning. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Okay. All right then. Well done. Good job. Woo! Lagos. This has been fire. I want to hear your thoughts, but we're going to hear your thoughts after we come back from a commercial break. That will also give my team time to collate the result and tell me who they think have won this round. So we have gone through the presentation round. We've gone through the rebuttal round. Thank you to both of you for a wonderful debate. There can only be one winner, and that winner will be announced once we come back from this commercial break. Lagos, we're streaming this live on our Facebook stream. Facebook is Nigeria Info 99.3, YouTube Nigeria Info FM, and you can leave your comments with us as the stream continues to be live. But yes, stay with us. When we come back from the break, you'll know exactly who has won this round between Sarah Ojukwu and Emmanuella Nnadi. They've been doing amazing stuff. Young children doing amazing stuff since Monday. And today, we finally draw the curtains on this round. And next week, we'll bring you the quarterfinals. I'm Sandra Ezekwesili. Don't go away. It's 29 minutes past 3. I am Sandra Ezekwesili. This is the I Beg to Differ tournament. We've listened to Emmanuella Nnadi, a 12-year-old in SS1 at VicMob High School. We've listened to Sarah Ojukwu, a 15-year-old SS3 student at Canon James Pearse Anglican College. And they talked to us about which one was better, virtual learning or in-person classes. And they have made me so darn proud. Like, I'm so proud. I hate that only one person can go to the quarterfinal, but it is what it is. So, with 3 points in the presentation and 7 points, so 3 points to what's her name now? 3 points to Sarah, and 7 points to Emmanuella. Emmanuella wins the presentation round. During the rebuttal, Emmanuella scored 4 points. Sarah scored 4 points. So that's a tie for the rebuttal. As far as eloquence is concerned, you both tied at 5. My team scored you 5 each. And we look at the final scores. Sarah scored 12 points. Well done, Sarah. Congratulations. Emmanuella scored 16 points. Well done, Emmanuella. Congratulations on winning this round. Good job.
Thank you. Congratulations also.
Well done. Good job. All right. Thank you, both of you, for a wonderful debate. And Sarah, thank you for taking part. We're going to be doing this again sometime soon. You're 15, so you can participate again next year. And I'm really hoping that you are one of the people who's chosen to do this again next year. Congratulations, Emmanuella. I will see you next week. Oh, don't cry. I'll see you next week. You just qualified for the quarterfinals. I will let you know by the end of today, latest tomorrow morning, who you'll be facing next week. Lagos, join the conversation. 0700-993-993-993. 01465-7190. 01465-7190. 0700-993-993. On Facebook, lots of commentation for both of you. Everyone's saying that it was evenly matched. Everyone was saying that you both did fantastically. Let's go to the phone lines now. 99.3, hello.
Hello, Sandra.
Thank you for calling, sir. What's your name?
My name is Joshua.
Hi, Joshua. Good to have you on the show.
Thank you very much. Honestly, I'm so proud of them, and I congratulate Emmanuella. She made a very fantastic presentation, and I congratulate her, and I continue to be proud of her. All the best, and thank you, Sandra, for the wonderful job you are doing in 99.3. God bless you. Thank you very much.
Bless you as well. Thank you very much for calling us. Martin Sodogu says, Sandra, Emmanuella is wow. Sarah is double wow. God bless our children. All right. Thank you very much. We've got more people sending us messages on WhatsApp. Sandra, these students are on fire. The judges are really going to have a tough time to award marks to them. They really blew my mind. Good job. Thank you. That's a message from Aking. Let's talk to Bishop. Bishop is in Volca. Hi, Bishop.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Good to have you on the show. You're live now. You're talking to Sandra.
Yeah, Sandy, please, who is the last speaker? What's her name, the last speaker?
The last speaker is Sarah, yes? The last speaker is Sarah.
Was she the one that won?
No, Emmanuella won.
No, but I think Sarah deserves to win, seriously.
They both deserve to win. They were both very good.
No, both of them are good. Well, congratulations to the winner. Yes. I enjoyed the program. This is first-time caller, Bishop.
I'm glad to have you on the show today, Bishop. Thank you for calling. 99.3, hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name?
My name is Edekin.
Edekin, good to have you on the show.
Yeah, I think Sarah's supposed to have won the tournament for today, but I appreciate Emmanuella topic which supported e-learning. If not,
no, Emmanuella supported in-person classes. Sarah supported e-learning.
Yes. I think Emmanuella supported the in-classes. So that is, I know many people prefer in-classes instead of e-learning. I think that is the main area that Sarah failed to this people favorites. So if you are to ask me, Sarah is more eloquent.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much for calling. 99.3. Hello.
Hello, Sandra.
Good afternoon. How are you? What's your name?
My name is Samuel from Madawi.
Good to have you on the show. Welcome.
Yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Both of them.
Yes.
I appreciate them.
Yes.
And I want to urge all our industries, they should please support education. They should please. Our education is dying. Thank God for these children. May God help them.
All right. Thank you very much. We appreciate you calling us. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have. Ladies, thank you very much for your time. Sarah, we do hope you participate again next year. We have gifts, courtesy Nigeria info. I think it's beside your seats, is it? Yes? All right. So thank you to Nigeria Info for these gifts. You can take them and then you can go and meet your family members and your teachers who I'm sure are waiting downstairs excitedly for both of you. Thank you again. Congratulations, Sarah. Well done. Good job, Emmanuella.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, we've got comments on WhatsApp. Sandra, in every competition, there's always a final before final. This is the final. It can't be better than this. Good job, ladies. Okay. Mark Chimere from Victoria Island with that message. Adeshina Ayatoyimbo says, Sandra, I've been thinking where you got these great set of kids from. I am wowed. Myself, too. I am so wowed. More messages here. Sandra, the kids are more than smart. I'm sure they will both make your job more than difficult because I can't even find the best here. They are too good. They really, really are. You know, so here's how the judges score. You have to make unique points. Remember that when I was telling them the rules, you have to make unique points. So you can't repeat the same points over and over and over. So for instance, Sarah talked about learning at your own pace. Then she talked about how e-learning makes people adopt tech. Then she talked about in-person classes being disruptive, right? And then she seemed to now start making points against the points that she had made. But when we moved over to Emmanuella talked about class control. She talked about one-on-one attention. She talked about teachers meeting non-academic needs. She talked about teachers being able to adapt to individual learning styles. She talked about socialization between students. She talked about more varied educational experiences. And she also talked about, focus for students. It's easier for students to focus. And that's why she scored higher than Sarah. It's about the points. You can't keep repeating the same points, and you have to make points that make sense to the arguments that you're trying to make. And that's why during eloquence they both tied, because they were both very, very eloquent. Then when it came to the rebuttal round, Emmanuella talked about determination being a prerequisite for students. Anyway, she talked about internet and battery life being used as excuses to disrupt class. She talked about the presence of teachers enhancing calm and reducing disruption. She talked about protection from sexual predators, which I think it's a very fantastic point. And that's also a point that Sarah countered, when she started talking immediately, because she said, well, molestation also happens in schools. And then she made a very strong point about socialization that also leads to bullying. She talked about not everybody can focus in class. Some people zone out. I was quite impressed to hear her say zone out. And then she talked about the stress for teachers. So it was a very, very evenly matched debate. They both gave it their all, but there's always going to be one winner. And sometimes you get that win from a technicality. Emmanuella did that today. I cannot wait for you to see these people next week. I cannot wait for you to see what they do next week, because guess what, we've already paired them with who they're going to be debating. So what we did was, whoever won on the day you debated, that's who you're going to debate. So if you debate today and there are two of you that won in that one day, both of you are going to face each other next week. Right? So that's what we've done. So on Monday, we're going to have Ojukwu Golden and Ebule Ebuka Timothy face each other. On Tuesday, we're going to have Tamvita Kaushik and Hamid Olarewaju face each other. On Wednesday, we're going to have Oluchi Akwarandu and Busaria Folari Emmanuel face each other. On Thursday, we're going to have Obonuguchi Agozie Isidore and Emmanuella Nnadi, who just won, face each other. Now, Thursday's match will be by 5 p.m. Monday to Wednesday, it will be at 4 p.m. Make sure you're here. Make sure you're listening. Make sure you're tuned in. If you'd like to sponsor this, you can. Simply reach out to me on social media. Sandra Ezekwesili on Facebook. Sandra Ezekwesili on Instagram. Sandra Ezekwesili everywhere. Ezekwesili everywhere. Just do a Google search. Sandra Ezekwesili. I'll pop right up. And we can talk about sponsoring this tournament. We have until the 25th when the finals will air live on 99.3 Nigeria Info. And on that day, we will give away to one lucky person 1 million naira. Courtesy Nigeria Info. Lagos, thanks so much for your time this afternoon. We'll be back on Monday with all the stories that break this weekend. We'll talk about it on Monday at 3 o'clock. And then at 4 o'clock, we'll bring you the very first match in the quarterfinals. And then at 5 o'clock, you and I will take a look back at the Ikoyi building collapse. We'll take a look at what's happening with the panel of inquiry, where press is not even allowed to come in and cover it. We'll talk about all of the things that we found out so far. Our correspondent, Emmanuella, will be with me on Monday, 5 p.m. So make sure you don't miss that conversation. Again, Sandra Ezekwesili on social media. Those were your hard facts, Lagos. Have yourselves a fantastic, fantastic weekend.
It's finally here. The I Beg to Differ debate tournament is live on Nigeria Info.
Our moderators are impeccable jurists, accurate timekeeper.
I'm here to support the motion.
Yeah, to oppose the motion, we say.
In this age of computer, internet, and social media, teaching Nigerian language in our schools will put Nigerians at great.
Out of over 100 auditions, 18 secondary school students from all over Lagos have been chosen.
I hereby oppose the motion with this following point of mine.
The importance of language to people is well illustrated in the Bible story about the Tower of Babel. God had
to regulate social media means to give access, power to the government for them to control and determine the content of.
Tune in to hear the leaders of tomorrow debate the questions of today. One winner, 1 million naira with your moderator, Sandra Ezekwesili. Starts on Monday, 8th of November and airs every day at 4 p.m. on Hard Facts. For advertising, sponsorship, and partnership, contact us at 0703 498 4352. That is 0703 498 4352.
99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.